Good evening. Hello. Hi. Here we are. Hello. Hi, Donna. Hi, Instagram. I'm here live briefly on Instagram, but not for too long. Hello, Lisa with two S's. How are you all? Uh-oh. I don't think I have my... Nope. Oh, yep, here. Okay. Hi Anne. Oh my God. Hi Carol. Hi Darlene. Oh, somebody wants sent a request to be on my video. Never had that happen. Okay. So I'm on Instagram too, but only for a brief period. If you really want to see my drawing demo, then please go to Facebook Live because that's where I'll be truly. So welcome to my studio. Yeah, if you notice, I'm not looking directly at the Instagram camera, but hi, it is Wednesday. Hi, Ida. Ida, by the way, I owe you an email. I will email you about your order. I have been busy today. So, I've been really busy today. Well, working, obviously. And we'll get started in about 2 minutes. Today's requirements are really minuscule. I've already pre-drawn my background. So I'll talk about that. I've actually had a pretty productive date. I stayed up pretty late last night, so if I owe you an email, I was getting pretty good at returning them last night. Hi, Timmy in Juneau, Alaska. I'm going to move this up a little bit. And if you're on Instagram, I will momentarily be just on here on Instagram, but then I'm really going to focus on Facebook because I'm going to be drawing demo and I need 2 cameras. So just welcome, come on in, get seated, get comfortable, and I am doing a demo, don't you worry. That's why I said I tried new nail polish and I am not won over by gray and like a silver color. I tried to be like hip, but my hands are taking a beating from all the painting that I'm doing lately, so... All right, hi Diane, Anita, Sandra, Amy, Nancy, Marianne, Connie, Leah, Nancy. All right, I'm really happy to be here today. Marion, Timmy, Timmy said thank you for the shout out. You have helped me so much during COVID. Absolutely. Hi, Mindy and Ramona. Mindy, did you see there was a nice little article today in the Sentinel? I should have shared that. There was a little article in there. All right. Debbie, Cecilia. Yeah, I'm pretty happy to be here tonight. We'll take care of some little housekeeping items. I'll talk about what's going on in my little world, which I kind of talked about tonight or this morning. I get information and it just like, not like a secret. If my friend says, hey, I need to tell you a secret, that goes in a vault and it never comes out. Doesn't even matter if somebody's like, hey, I think you know that I know that you know that I know the secret. And I'm like, really? Nope, don't know. So, but when I get exciting information, I like to just share it. So this morning I woke up to a message from one of my favorite companies, and it was a really nice offer, so I took them up on it. All right, so welcome. It's 5:31. I'm Tracy Wednesdsay. You're here live in my studio in San Diego, California, and I just want to say to you all, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who are ordering wine glasses, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guess who's painting them? Left, right, and center. That would be me. There's about 10 more over there. And I'm still painting them. They're still available for order. They will be in time for Christmas. I'm going to start shipping next week. Also was asked to do another artisan market, which I'm thinking about. But that will be something I will complain about and gripe about. So be ready for it. Like, I already know if I say yes, it's a huge mistake. But anyway, maybe not. Maybe not. It's just a lot of work. So the next thing, I love when Debbie Bennett says, Tracy time is so needed and appreciated. Hi, Donna Rumpel. Welcome, welcome. If I don't formally call you out, Lori, Marianne, Cindy, you guys, so great. Patty, here we are. Pamela, all right. So what is going on? Well, here's what's going on. I'm going to be doing a 3-day holiday card challenge, November 30th through December 2nd. November 30th through December 2nd. No. Yes, that would be right. Sorry, Misty just said hi from San Jose, and all I want to do is, do you know the way to San Jose? Do, 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 do. So I couldn't live there. Yeah, I could not live there, because then all I'd want to do is say, hey, I'm Tracy from San Jose. Do you know? Okay, I'll stop. So the holiday card challenge, I'll go through this quick. Card number 1. Card number 2. Bonus card number 3. Okay? That is the card. Those are the cards, that's plural. Those are the cards that we will be painting. If you would like the card challenge, great question, is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 8 a.m. If you cannot make it, they're all recorded. Do not worry. The third, the bonus video, is all pre-recorded. I want to make sure and get every element of this in. It's the bonus card. So that's going to be pre-recorded. We're not going to concentrate on that. I'm going to concentrate on these, okay? So that's what's happening November 30th through December 2nd. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 a.m. Before I go to work, I will be painting with all of you. If you cannot make it, don't worry. I record the whole entire thing. And it's in a private Facebook group. The content will stay in there. You will have it, and you will have it available to you. I also record everything because I want it for the future as well. Okay, do we need the stamps or all drawn? Here's the thing. All drawn, all drawn, all drawn. However, this right here where it says peace, on Instagram it says peace backwards. That is a stamp, and I will tell you, there's no obligation. I kept the supplies very minimal. I do this all the time, and I write optional next to the items that are optional. So don't feel like you have to go running out, because you could rewatch the video. And I provide a template for the cards to make your life a lot easier. I'm super big on making sure that you know that this can be a beginner. It can be somebody who doesn't have a ton of supplies. You don't have to go run out and get everything. I'll answer the question about the stamps, because I use stamps for the words. I don't like to write stuff. I don't. Okay, shoot me. Nobody get mad at me, but that's the way I am. I would rather stamp the saying and go down the line and go stamp and stamp like 20 of them. And this goes back to the days that I used to hand paint all of my cards. I don't do that anymore. I don't send them. I send a few Christmas cards. I give them with gifts. But this is a great way, and everyone, I was going to say, everyone is stamped on the back that says hand painted by Tracy Wednesdsay Studios, but I haven't stamped them yet. So normally they all say, and I write, like, I sign them. Not that my family goes, oh my God, we got a card from Tracy and she signed it. Oh, they don't do that, but maybe my Aunt Linda does that. I take that back. My Aunt Linda will get a card and call me and be like, oh my goodness, I got a hand-painted card from you. That's my Aunt Linda. I don't hear from. If you're in my family and maybe I've never sent you one. Okay. So that's the holiday cards challenge. What's the cost? $10. $10. Okay, dokey pokey, $10. If you're a member of your Artful Journey, you're one of my peeps, my tribe, my this, yes, your discount applies, and we'll provide that in our group because that is a group-only discount. Please take the discount upon purchase because if you don't take the discount for, I don't know, $1.80, it costs twice as much to refund the difference. And it's just kind of, please, I beg you. I don't beg you. Donna begs you. All right, so I think I covered that. Now, here's something that happened this morning that I thought was kind of cool. I was sleeping, not really. I was in bed. I wake up between 3 and 5 a.m. every single day. Doesn't matter what time I go to bed. And I got a message from Hana Mule. Hana Mule is, I guess if you guys remember, they are the makers of a lot of cool art journals and albums, and they have sent me an abundance of them. So here's some of them right now. I've used them before. I love them. Super good quality. They reached out and said, hey, can we give something away every day of your art journal challenge? And I was, or no, it's not an holiday card challenge. By the way, I did a welcome video this morning into the Facebook group for the holiday card art challenge. It took me 75 takes to remember what the name was and had to put a big sticky note on my computer to remember what the dang name of it was. But anyway, I know what we're doing, so let's just stop there. So anyway, they called me, or they messaged me and said, why don't we give away each day a tin of our watercolor postcards? So Hana Mule, thank you. I love you. I appreciate your support. I absolutely love these cards. They're watercolor and they come in a tin. So whatever you learn, you can apply it on these postcards. Should I open this up? Oh my goodness. Ruth said she sends out about 175 handmade cards. She lost her address list. So Ruth, I'll give you my address. Yeah. We still want to see some of those videos. So the outtakes was me going, what the flippin' flap is this thing called? That was me this morning. I should. I need to like do a thing of outtakes. So here are the postcards. And they just look like this. They're postcards. They're watercolor. And I don't know. I want to say 7,000. No. I don't know how many come in here. No, that can't be right. Oh my God. Maybe that is right. Hold on. I'm going to read this. It can't be right. 30. Okay. I thought it was 230. So excuse me. That's the grams per something. Okay. 30. Thank you, Lisa. All of a sudden, I'm like, 230? So 30 of them come in here, and they're all watercolor paper. They're really good stuff. Would you not agree, you guys? I several times have shown you guys how to do postcards. Quick and easy. I take these to bed, and this is what I do at night. This is what I do at night. Yeah. Yeah, nice tin. It's a miracle I'm not married because I'm painting postcards in bed at night. But, all right. So, every day, I will be giving away one of those tins. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. It's always random. I don't pick this. You don't have to do this. You don't have to be crazy. You just have to be in the private group. Okay, so that is a great giveaway. Now, I'm going to do one other thing, and I don't really have permission to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway because I could personally do it. The question about the stamps, and then we'll start drawing. I promise. Give me 4 minutes. It's like 15 minutes of housekeeping. All right. Once upon a time, I work with a company called Dare to Be Artsy, which, by the way, on December 14th, Dare to Be Artsy has asked me to be on their Facebook page. Thank you very kindly to the owner, who also happens to be one of my friends. She has asked me to come on and do an art journaling demo using my stamps. So yes, I have stamps. I have stamps that I designed. I did 7 a year for 3 years, so there's 21 of them. Some of them are being retired. Can't believe I'm even saying that. But yes, some of them are being retired. So the question came up was, did I use any of my stamps in the making of these cards? The answer is I used the word peace from here, but this is my Holly Christmas stamp set. Okay. And then this one, so it's funny, we talked last night, the owner and I were talking late into the evening, both working. And I remember what happened in order for me to make these stamp sets. I don't like holiday stuff. I love the holidays, don't get me wrong. This one's called Holiday Magic. One of these is on sale. I think it's this one. So every one comes with sayings. Holiday Magic, Happy New Year, May the Simple Joys Be Yours, Merry Christmas, that's on the Holiday Magic. And then this one says the gift of peace, joy, and love. So they're all separate, okay? But they're all like super usable. So December 14th is when I'm going to be with Dare to Be Artsy. But here's the thing that people were asking me, are there other stamps? Yes, there are. Some of them are retiring. And they've asked me to draw more. So that is, I'm going to give the website Dare. If you're on Instagram, it's nobody says www anymore. W, no. It is daretobeartsy.com. Or just look up Totally Tracy Stamps. Or look up Tracy Painting in a Bathtub. Don't Google that. It doesn't exist, and I don't want you to get like bad pictures of somebody. I will just I'll show you a couple of them. They really are representative of me. I mean, they're really representative of me. I'm trying to show Instagram and Facebook together. Okay. I have a few sets. My friend Teresa said, somebody's being really stingy. By the way, I talked about it this morning. That is a leaf, not one that they legalized a few years ago. Just so you know. And all of them have like, see this, I love, some of these are like my original and they have lots of feel-good stuff on them. I believe in, sorry, my nose is itchy. I love this one because it has book text right in it. That came from an idea that I had long ago, and I was teaching a kindergarten class, and we used book text to make flowers. And I had gone to Borders when Borders was going out of business and bought a bunch of books. And, oh, Connie, remind me to say that. I was doing art with kindergartners, and one of the kids in the back, thank God I knew him and his mother, raised his hand. We were painting flowers with book text. Mrs., my old last name. My mother told me that using the F word was bad. I was like, well, yes, it is, Taylor. It is bad. In the book text was the F word. So I had to remember not to use women's self-help books in order to do that. So, yes, that's my famous story. And by the way, we left it in there because it's one of my best friends. And I just told her where it was located, and it became the find the F word in the Mother's Day gift. That was the thing I did. Okay. Things like texture stamps. Yes, I make them. Oh, I should use it. Wine. Got wine? Grapes. Oh, by the way. This would be a great thing for my wine glasses. Shaken, not stirred. Everybody likes a good martini. Sunflowers represents me. Okay. This is one of my most favorite. It's the poppies. I get this. Hey, just popping in while on a break. Hi, everyone. Hi, Jan. Oh, we're going to take a quick look at your stamps and ended up wanting one of each. Okay. So, yeah. Well, that's the goal. But anyway, if you put in the code Tracy10, which we got it working again, you can save there. Ida, I will contact you about your order because you actually went to my old website. But we'll get you good, Ida, I promise. Okay. I think that answers all the questions. No, the stamps are not required. No, you're not required to go out and buy them. I have several texture stamps, Karen. Dare to be Artsy does have a store in Kansas. Just so you know, Dare to be Artsy does have a storefront in Kansas. So, Lois or Louise, I did not start the update on the kids group. Drop an email to support@yourartfuljourney.com. That is Camp Clubhouse videos. I just do videos for them. So you'll want to drop an email to support@yourartfuljourney.com because I've already, I got more videos coming out too. So that's Camp Clubhouse videos. I have it written up there because I have to make 2 more videos. All right. So how is everybody feeling the groove about all of this? I mean, and I'm going to tell you, the list is super basic. When you join the Facebook group, right away you can go in, see the list of supplies. Nothing is phenomenally hard. If you don't have the supplies, you can borrow your kids' supplies, and we will make it. We will do it. We will do it together. And again, you don't have to be present. I do record it just as it is so that you can see... I'll answer all the same questions. I actually repeat the questions that are asked of me live so that you will still get the same information. Does that make perfect sound sense to you all? Cindy, I cannot say your last name, just said, I am super excited. I am really happy too because I wrote down holiday cards about 6 months ago and was wondering where they would fit in my life. And here they are. So there is always something called divine timing. You don't have your hands on the wheel, and it seems like there's a way of fitting things in. Okay, so on Instagram, I'm going to say so long, sayonara, see you later, because I need to like draw and I've got a separate camera, but I would love for you to go over to Facebook and join me on art journaling at Tracy Wednesdsay because now the fun is really going to begin. I thank you very much for joining me, Instagram. No, stay here, Facebook. Okay. I've been sharing on Instagram a little bit. None of those reels or any of that stuff, but all right. Who wants to draw? Me. All right. I also have like other good news. I'm starting a new journal soon. I mean, life is just, All right, we're going to get this out of here. Oh, Danielle, I'm happy because I feel like during these times that we're all going through, handmade is the way to go. Would you not agree? I mean, that is just the best thing in the world. All right, we're going to change cameras. Actually, I'm going to aim the camera down. Oh, wait a minute. Where is that camera aiming? No. There's not. Okay, hold on. Oh, yes, I will be drawing. Yes, I am going to be going camping next week, so I will be socially distancing. Okay, there we go. Sorry, it was holding on to something else, and that wasn't true to what I was. There we go. Move over, Red Rover. Let me write over. Okay, so we figured out the other night that adjusting the brightness made all the difference in the world, and I also need to zoom back out a little bit, I think. Do I need to zoom back out a little bit? Maybe not. Oh, yes. Okay. Nope, that would be the me. No. No. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, I don't need it. There we go. And we can adjust the brightness. I'm going to flip this light on just in case we need it. A little mood lighting. All right, did that put a little bit of light on the matter? Yeah, okay. Do you mean glamping is what I want to say. I am not camping. All right, so this right here, if you are curious about your artful journey, I'm going to tell you that my tribe, my people, my members, my friends are all the best people in the whole wide world. And we did a morning meditation last week. Excuse me, I am thirsty. Should have got a tea. And we did some backgrounds that I'm sharing with you right now. And we painted these backgrounds. And looky-loo there. I had a request for this. So we did the background on Friday, and on Monday we have something called Wine with Wine. It's a play on my name. We did hydrangeas. I happen to have hydrangeas right behind me, and then this is the last page. So I have this page that I specifically saw today in my membership that they were like, "Can you please?" And I said, "Yes, I can." So what I'm doing is I'm just going to retape this up because I don't want to go. I want to keep those same lines. All right. So I already have a background done. We're going to do a simple drawing. This is what I like to do on Wednesday nights and not keep you forever, but this is free. Yes, I will answer as many questions as I see, and I also use this as a time for artful meditation. Yes, if you're a member of your artful journey, please, I would love to hear what you think. I mean, or maybe you want to share something, but tribe, yeah, we are just I love it. Somebody said Tracy's tribe, and I was like, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So all I'm doing is putting painter's tape back. I had painter's tape down, but I took it off for the picture, so I would have kept it. Love our tribe. See? That's how we roll around here. All right. What do I need? She says. Well, I need something round. And I need it to be about the size of that. And it is about the size of that. So now I have to hold all these paintbrushes momentarily. All right, I just had an idea. Oh, great idea, Patty. I don't know if you go to yourartfuljourney.com, you can get on the wait list. The membership is closed until it reopens, but I have something special for those who are doing the holiday card challenge. So I'm not, yep, I got it. Okay, we're going to use some magic Sharpies today. Such a talented and supportive group. It really is. The hydrangeas were really fun on, what night was that? Monday night? This week is just passing like crazy. Now I'm wondering, hold on, I got to clean the contents of the mug. I have to clean the contents of the mug before I go. Okay, yeah, I have all my brushes in there. I'm wondering if this is smaller than this. Maybe not. I'm probably going to need another mug, but that's okay. I just need something round. That's what I was doing. If you're wondering why I tipped over a mug that holds I was looking for something round. That's it. Makes my life easier. I could have drug out, I don't know, compass or something, but nah. There we go. Yep. Looks round to me. Yep, that's round. Wish that was, I'm getting lucky right now. Hold on. I want it just a hair smaller. I want it just a hair smaller. Do I have a smaller mug laying? Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, what are the odds? It's the exact same size. I don't know if I could try. Oh, yes. Okay, I can. So I'm going to get a partially painted one, so I don't. No, I better not get that one. I'll just get this one. Hopefully I won't get pen on this. This is one of my painted wine glasses, as a matter of fact. I do want it to be just a hair thinner. Hold on, I gotta look. Nope, it's too, sorry. Sorry, I am incorrect. You know what, this probably will do me. Okay, flip it around, make sure it's even. Okay, kind of handy that this worked out the way it did. I just have to look though. I wanted to, you know, I would be so much happier if that was just a shy, but you know what, I can't, I don't want to lose all the middle, so let's just do it. I am spending way too much time debating the size. Oh, it's a little small. You're never going to look at stuff the same. Oh, a shot glass, but that would be too small. I don't know why. Oh, that's a little small, but that's okay. You know, we're not trying to be perfect here. I could probably go one smaller, but you know, what are you gonna do? I'm literally looking all around. Oh man, I could have done a spray can. Hold on, I could still go smaller. Wait a minute. You know what? This would have been a better choice. So I'm still going to do it. I know I'm... Right? Get it? Get it done. All right. Here we go. Oh. All right, note to self, not perfect, but we'll be able to fix that. Okay, so that's the basis of this drawing, and I don't know exactly what's in my mind, but the good news is that I wanted some circles, and I got them. Albeit a little kind of funky, but you know, one cannot be. So this background was made on morning meditation with my group. Today is a drawing demo only, and this was one of our. Oh, so happy with this thing. This was so fulfilling. I loved every second of it, and that's why I have all these pre-done backgrounds. Now, just so you know, I do draw in Sharpie right out of the gate. Typically don't use a pencil. I just am not that person. I'm not a pencil person. I like to make the commitment, even if the commitment means I made a mistake. Not the end of the world. I don't believe in obsessing over something that is supposed to be relaxing and fun and all that other good stuff. And I have to move my camera back here because I don't have any pen. I don't care. Okay. So, what am I going to do? She asks. Whoops. There we go. Okay, Tracy, stop trying to make things perfect, okay? Please stop making things perfect. Just draw them, okay? Just draw them. Enjoy the process. That's all I'm asking. Did I mention if you talk to yourself in crazy ways, things turn out better? I don't know what this is. It's not a sunflower. It's just a thing. That's all it is. It's a thing. Whoops. Oh, I instantly can feel my like blood pressure, whatever, the stress of the day go away when I'm drawing. Is it like the sun? Okay, you know what? Maybe it is like the sun. Okay, it's like the sun. I don't really, I mean, it looked like kind of a drunk sunflower for a minute, but I just wanted something. Here we go. Just light and fun and free. Somehow we have to fix all my mistakes in the middle. This is the thing about doing these demos. I don't ever practice my content. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? That's not a lie. I sometimes will be inspired by something I see. I bought hydrangeas, hence. Plus, I think a couple of weeks ago, some of the members had said to me the word hydrangea, so it just kind of stuck. And we really tore it apart. And I would say we had a great time, but I'm biased. But when I go to do these demos, I do them, and then I think about the 12 things I would have changed, or I see you guys do examples based on what I did, which is wonderful, and that's exactly what I want to happen. And then I look at what I shoulda, woulda, coulda done, and I rethink, like, oh, because you guys make them better. But that's the whole thing. So these are just ideas. These are ideas in my idea book. That's it. They're not perfection. We did have a great time. You know what? I was just there. I was so like, oh, sorry. It's easiest for me to turn my book than it is to turn myself. So if it seems like you're right now having to chase the drawing, it's because I find it easier to have room and to draw this way. Yeah, we did it. We really broke it down. That's how I operate, is piece by piece, because how do you eat an elephant? My dad always says this to me, and it drives me absolutely bonkers. How do you eat an elephant? It's like a dadism right here. I'm sharing some advice from my papa. Yes, I agree. The artwork that has been shared is absolutely. Do you notice I'm making this center wider because I have to cover my mistakes? See, there's no mistakes. No mistakes. No mistakes. No mistakes. One bite at a time. That is exactly how you eat an elephant. Yeah. Okay. This is. I already know what that's going to be. Oh, Lisa with 2 S's is not an elephant eater because she is a vegetarian. So, Lisa, how do you eat a tofu turkey? One bite at a time. Ruth, you know what? I need to talk to my papa and tell him. I think that's always, we always do that at Christmas time. I will talk to my dad. Now, here's what's going to happen. I have to talk to my parents. I have to get them on Zoom or Skype. Oh, no, I don't. I can give them a link. I just have to make sure their camera's hooked up. It's aimed at them. It's like a 7-hour, Dad, I'm like when I call him on his phone and he accidentally hits FaceTime, he puts it to his ear. It's like a thing. Like I got to be in the right mindset. Did I say right mindset or drunk to tackle this? Okay, we will put my papa on the corner. On the calendar. We're not going to put my dad in the corner. Nobody puts my dad in the corner. Somehow there's a word in here, but somehow that means I have to put the word in there. Well, you know what? I can stamp the word in there because I have a stamp set. Guess what, people? There'll be a word in there. By Totally Tracy Stamp Sets. You know what? And I don't have to do it live. I can do it when I want and when I feel like it. I'll put one of my sayings in there. Na 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 boo boo. See? Nobody puts glue dad in the corner. That's right. That's my dad's nickname. All right. So this is kind of the sun. Is this what you guys had in mind? I am using a Grumbacher watercolor book that's 5.5. The label's off of it. 5.5 by 8.5, I think. I do have them available in my shop, but I'm trying to move everything. Everything in my life is getting moved or pushed around right now. Wait a minute. Isn't that a commercial for the insurance company? I will use those stamps. You know why? Because I made them. Some of them are my handwriting, but we're missing music. I can't put the music on in the background because if I upload to YouTube, then I get this like copyright infringement thing. Unless you want me to sing an original soundtrack from my own. I'm kidding. I don't sing. So the idea behind this will be every little, this is going to be like watching paint dry. Oh, I did this in the wrong place. Look at that. See, I did it on the outside when I meant to do it on the inside. But this is the beauty of being me. I moved the book. The beauty of being me is now I can pretend like, yes, I intended that to be there and just commit to the mistake and then be happy when the mistake happens. Look at, see, I'm actually happy, but I did mean it to be right in here. Now, I'm not going to do all of these super detailed because I think you're all going to go slightly bonkers if I start to let's see. The size of your book does not matter in this particular case. Oh my gal, Ruth. I met she came down to the Art and Wine Festival, and Michael is a good friend of mine who is the musician. In fact, we went to dinner with him that night, and that was really lovely. So here you go. You get the idea of how this is going to go. I probably won't torture you with a lot of like every one of these, but let's see how far we can get. What time is it? Oh, it's 6:10, and I'm the ruler of my time, so that would be like the most awesome idea would be to have Michael come in here and play his music while I'm drawing. Not a bad idea, Ruth, now that I think about it. Yeah, use whatever you have. That's... Oh, sorry, I've got my iPad, guys. See, this is just... Ideally, it would be nice if most of these are different in here, but I don't know how many patterns I have in my brain that I could put on these. This is my most favorite part. Like, it's so meditative to me. Okay, I really like this first one. It was a mistake. Um, I mean, there are no mistakes, but how many more designs could I possibly come up with? Don't really know about that. Yeah, we'll do another Q&A with my dad. He's and my mom. My mom doesn't want to participate in anything like that, but um, oh, usually if I can get a glass or two of wine and my dad, he's a complete cut up. Now the whole idea behind this is to make every, I don't know what this is, ray off the sun or petal, whatever you want to look at this as, and make it different. Okay. And I will carry that on. I'm running out of ideas, but hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. For those of you who are like Zentanglers, that's not my thing. It's a little too perfect for me. I don't really do that, so you guys probably know more designs than I would. I'm just kind of repeating things to my liking, and I'm not trying to make them exact. They will be what they are. Hi, Dorit. Dorit, by the way, have your wine glasses done. Oh, see, some of them are filled in, some of them are not. Really is pretty simple once you get going and you get a good design range. And I will finish this. This will not go unfinished. I'm realistically one page. I tried to crawl into bed last night and draw, but I was too dang tired. I answered emails all night, almost down to my last little bit. Super proud of myself because I was really behind in the email department. I seem to be getting hearts or likes, so this must either be turning out or you're all in the background laughing ridiculously. One of the two. Look at that. See? Just one, just on my break. I love everybody who's joining in. All right. Should I keep going? Or are you all? I should figure out what. So, this, hopefully this will work. I think I've got enough. Okay. No, that does not work like I thought it would. Probably this will. My goal tonight is to paint at least 10 more wine glasses. I already have 8 going. Running a little sweatshop out here. I need to look at my stamp sets. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll surprise you guys. It'll be done in photograph tomorrow. I am going to stamp. I am going to stamp in the beginning of this, or in the middle of this. That's not the beginning of that. That is definitely what I'm going to do. Let me go to one of these big ones here. I love how I say I'm going to do a nice, easy, like, demo. And it turns... Oh, my son is calling. Hold on. Joey?
Yo.
You're on speakerphone. Can I call you right back?
Yeah, I'm in class in like an hour, but
okay, I'll be done in a half hour. Okay, love you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. Sorry, he's at college, so I have to make sure, like, he sounds like he's, not in an emergency situation. I'm a mother. I'm a mom. Are you breathing? Is everything okay? Do you need your mommy? Nope, sound good. All right. You're on speakerphone. Don't say any bad words. Sorry about that. See, and then you could just like fake some of these extra lines in there. Okay, good, good, good. I need something that's a little more unusual. Okay. I don't know what this is right here. It's just a bunch of triangles. Okay, thank you for understanding. Do you need me? Your mommy is right here. He's in college. Mommy's working. By the way, he does not call me mommy. He's 19. Okay, well, that turned into something. I don't know exactly what, but... Oh, by the way, their birthday is on Friday. Our kids come first. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I think when I call my mom, she's like, oh, everything okay? Hey, we're at the store right now. Check it out. If you're breathing, I'll call you back. That's what she literally... Okay, yep, I'm fine, Mom. Thanks. My pen's running a little bit. Okay. Do you want me to finish this or no? Okay, hold on. I literally am just... It's almost like I can't... What time is it? Well, I can finish this. Oh, God, you guys are telling me it never ends? Really? Well, that one turned out kind of cool. All right. Kind of just showing here that you don't have to overthink your designs. Here's squares. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but the only way you do it is by trying, right? Well, that wasn't that hard, was it? I'm a brick house. Okay. Okay, name another shape. I'm running out of shapes. I'm running. Oh, I got one. I got one. I got the whole world in my hand. I got the whole. Oh, the most obvious. The heart. Okay, this demo is just taking too dang long. But you know, if you're gonna go big, go stay home. All right, loving. We only have two more. Okay, I have to think. I got one. I got one. This one will go fast. Okay, this one will go fast. I am literally running out of patterns in my brain. It is just fried, but what's on a fish? Fish scales. Shingles and a roof. We can't draw those. Not me, she says. Okay, you guys, name something else that like is gonna put a design in my head. Please, I'm running out of things to make. I could have made some of these repeat, but that would have been no fun, right? Oh, oh, that was misstep. Oh well. Huh, huh, huh. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, river rock. Ooh, what is? Oh, ooh, ooh, hearts, spirals. Oh, bring it on. Okay, spirals it is. Yes, it is. Okay, spirals it is. That would have been a good one. Okay, uno más, uno más. Where is it? Okay. Oh, checkerboard. I don't even know how a checkerboard goes, but here, we'll do this. Okay, I'll do this, this, this. Is that how a checkerboard goes? Yes, it does. Because you know what? Then when you go like this, thank you. See? Creativity, it's contagious. And it's about the only thing you want to get right now. I feel like I'm going to fall on my bed tonight and just crash. Okay, we did it. We did it. Everybody, take a deep breath. I'm not going to finish the middle. I'm going to stamp it. So you get the idea. This was just 3 mugs and a pastel fixative circle. No, two mugs, 1 mug, top and bottom, and yeah. And then mine has turned into an Aboriginal art drawing. I will finish this. I'm not going to let it go. I cannot let anything go. I'm back. Okay. That was, I am going to probably put some, I really want to put my own stamp in there. Excuse me. And I can't stop myself. So here's what's going to happen. That was a drawing demo. Somebody requested this one that I had done. Worked out perfect. Thank you to my tribe for giving me some sort of something. I'm going to put a stamped saying in there. That is what I'm going to do. It'll make me feel happy and good. And then I'm going to hope and pray that when I stamp in the middle, because I'm not the world's best stamper anyway, that the saying actually goes in there. I'm going to look through my stamps and put that in there because nothing says me more than me. Yeah. Okay, so somebody said great Zentangling, but I don't think that's really Zentangling, but maybe what it was. Oh my God, Patty grabbed an 8.5 by 11 pad of paper. That is going to be one giant drawing. I am so glad I'm done with it. My hands are hurting me. All right, What did we get out of it? What did we learn today? First off, look around and use. I like the lesson and everything. Number one is look around and find the shapes around you. Number two, don't be afraid to draw with a Sharpie and just go for it because it's just a piece of paper. And number three, I'm not stamping on a tissue paper and gluing it down. We're going to go for it. Go for it. That's the last lesson. All right. So your homework for this week, should you choose to accept this mission, is to pull out a piece of paper, no matter what size, shape, or it is, and do something creative for yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, because it's going to calm you down right like it does for me. Show my drawing again. Hello, first time catching you. I like the drawing. It looks nice. Thank you, Wanda. Wanda, if you want to see more stuff, you can go to my Facebook page. And every one of my Wednesday nights and all my drawing demos is uploaded to my YouTube channel. So if you go over there, you'll find tons of inspiration. And you can hit the little subscribe button. I don't know how it works, but if you hit that subscribe button, I think it notifies you if I upload something new. And another lesson is always pick up when your kid calls because you want to find out, first off, if they sound exasperated or they're crying. Yeah, let it rip. Go for it. That's the lesson. Because I'm telling you, in life, there are too many opportunities to get an eraser, rethink it, not commit to it, and just be really afraid of it. It's just a piece of paper. That's it. This is your safe space. This is your idea book. And then what happens is your head explodes with ideas, and you don't want to just draw always on a piece of paper. You want to draw on postcards and cards and wine glasses, aprons, a denim jacket. There are shoes, face masks. Hold on. What else is painted? Oh, another pair of shoes up there. Oh, shoes. See? Shoes. I painted those shoes. Okay. Oh, Ruth said, some people think hump day. I think Tracy night. Okay, great. I'm glad you didn't say like hump Tracy night. Oh, hump day. That was a combination of. Okay. On that note, guys, this is going to YouTube, and I thank you very much. Donna said, I learned that I should have finished out with a finished background. Too wet, marker bled. Yeah, let's this is why I can't be the president. Why? Oh, Wanda said she's a YouTube junkie. Well, you can look me up on YouTube. It's it's Happy Hump Day Tracy. No, it's not. I'm tired. You guys, oh, Misty said my grandmother drew on everything. I wish I appreciated it when she was alive. I'm going to be honest. My grandmother knitted blankets and slippers, and I remember saying to myself, if I get another pair of these slippers, and what I wouldn't do to get another pair of those slippers. So on that note, everybody, happy hump day. I hope you had a great time. I will see. Oh, here's a programming note. I will not be here next Wednesday. I am taking Wednesday off, and I will be camping. I will be camping, glamping. It's with an RV and a dear friend of mine. We're just going to go and socially distance because we're always together, so it's in my little group. But we're going to go camping. So I'm going to take Wednesday off to be with my friend and do a little getaway together, which I'm really excited about, and I'm honored that she asked me to go along. I will be taking lots of adult beverages, and should I have any type of reception whatsoever, we'll do a a nature field trip because I will be taking my art journal along. So I don't know how good I'll be about pre-scheduling something or just going live like I normally do. And I think if you are following me and hit get notifications, it will notify you when I'm live because I think Tracy and Mother Nature might be something worth watching. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I thank you all for joining me, and I hope if this was your first time, you do come back. Not sure I would. Don't forget to join the Holiday Card Art Challenge, and the cost is $10, and I would love to have you create some holiday spirit. All right, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. I will talk to you really soon. Dorrit, I hope to see you maybe Saturday. Okay. So I will talk to you all soon, okay? Have a great night.